I just spilled a fucking drink! God damn it! Fuck me!
Hello, hello! How's it going, Wolf? Nice to see you in, man. How things going? Your day going better than it was yesterday? I'm really hoping it is. Alright. What do we need to work? To work on the book. The rope, the scroll. Heading to work? Alright, man. leather. Work on the dagger. Headpiece. Okay, we got a fair amount of things that need to be done. Did I make a bad choice? I might have made it. Hey Lotus, welcome in. Update shit, woman sticking to her guns thing. I'm sorry, brother. I don't know. I don't know how to help you, man. Really wish I could give you something, but you know, it's I just imagine that'd make it worse. So okay. Where do we want to start? I think I need to undo something. Gotta find my... Can you stop doing that, please? Move over here for me. Can you move over here for me real quick? Thank you. That looks like what I'm looking. Yep, that's what I'm Gotta fix some stuff that I did last night that I didn't really think all the way through. That's okay. Oh man, that must be real bad then. I'm sorry, brother. Like I said, I wish I could help you out. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know if there's anything I can say that would be what you need to help you through things, you know? So, sorry, man. I need to clean my brush a little bit. That thing that I tell other people not to do, not taking care of my brushes. Yeah. It doesn't have to, though, you know? What I can tell, you're not deserving of what's happening. Hey, Mew. You enjoy your stream today, Mew? Seemed like you were having fun. That's good. So let's see, chat. There we go. I would have hopped in and helped you out earlier. But apparently my body decided I needed to sleep until noon today. I don't know what the hell was going on there. but it's been a rough couple of weeks. A little bit of respite that I have gotten has been here with you guys. And to be perfectly honest, I probably shouldn't have gone live today. I probably should have taken today off. I didn't feel like sitting here alone. So yeah. Like Rain's at work. So, you know, she can't be here, obviously. Oh, well, that's a worrisome statement. You... What do you need, Wolf? I had a feeling it had something to do with that. I don't know what it was, but like, for some reason, I had a feeling toasters were. And why do you need? Yeah, that might not be the best subject to you approaching there, Mew. The old one keeps setting off the smoke detector. My air fryer does that too, and I do not know why. Lotus, that is one of the most morbid things. One of the most morbid things you have ever said. You find something like that, it's gonna become Wolf's most signature gift that he passes off to people. Yeah, I still don't get that, but I'm curious. I'm curious, Wolf. Is the missus bipolar by chance? because it's just the swing here doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like legit, like this, the swing here, just it doesn't track. But you know, I'm not the smartest one out there, so. Sorry, I'm right now focusing on changing the depth of the wood on the model. Yeah, I can. That also explains that. Oh my god, so many notifications. Why are you still getting through to me? Must be early on their list. I keep getting these spam car insurance emails. Every time I report them, a couple of days later a new one makes it. So I'm guessing I'm early on their list for it to constantly make it through the spam every time they change their email out, you know? How's your day going, Lotus? I didn't ask. I know I was in Muse chat earlier. She was streaming. And, well, we all know how Grey Wolf's things are going. I don't think there's anybody else here. Could be wrong. It says 10. Only 3 people talking, so we'll just talk to who's talking. I was just saying I was in your chat earlier when you were streaming. Aside from your stream, how are things going with you, Mew? Good. On again. Oh yeah. Trying to find that optimum setup. I really need to spend some time working around the house. Or around the home, I should say. Same shit, different day. Yeah, you didn't sound great. You were coughing a lot there, so I imagine you're still a bit on the sick side. He got his new desk, so I'm cleaning things to make more shared space back. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get Rain in here. We really need some help in that department. Like, she's wanting one of those sit-stand desks. I'm wanting to help her get one, but I'm not finding a lot of success in that department. Yeah. Trying to make things a little bit more comfortable for it. That's the wrong way to look for that. Here. Stands can be expensive. Yeah, they can. They can't. Like, they're getting pretty affordable. If you look around on Amazon, you can get some pretty decently sized ones for like $250, and that's like, I think that's like a 70 by 30. So pretty decently deep by wide. So it's not like it's a thing that's not feasible. Just we're trying to shift some things around to make future things possible. It's not working out that well because I don't think she's doing math right. So yeah. That was a Badoo on my phone. So, yeah, we're just trying. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, it's just typical bullshit, you know? Well, there is the new puppy, yeah. But other stuff too. I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't want to. I don't want to reveal like potential plans. So, because if they fall through, then it doesn't, you know, then I never said anything. So I'm trying to set up some new projects. Like I want to do a lot. We're wanting to do a lot of stuff for the channel. It's just figuring out ways to make it happen is challenging, especially since neither of us really know what I'm doing here. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's just gonna keeping that under the belt so that in case it works out, that's fantastic. If it doesn't work out, nobody got their hopes up. I need this. What I need? That might maybe. Like, I announced the VTuber army too soon. Like, I announced that I like, that idea all kind of came together on stream, so I guess it wasn't really an announcement. But, like, I started getting too serious about that on stream, to the point that it's like, you know, I don't know if when I'm going to be able to get that going. Like, I still have every intention on making it happen. But I don't know when that's going to. Yeah, exactly. Not like there's a whole channel in the Discord dedicated to it. So, yeah, just varying things, and me being a stupid man also just makes things tough sometimes. Like I said, I think a couple of streams. I've been upsetting Rain a lot lately. Not intentional. It's literally I'm too stupid to know what I'm doing. I just want to make things. I say these things out loud because I know there's no goddamn way she's gonna listen. Rain doesn't, for the most part, pay attention to my streams. And like I said, she's at work right now. Hey, Ghost. Welcome in, brother. How you doing? Ghost, I don't... Did you take your exam? I don't remember you telling me that was all finalized or anything. On the 17th or 18th? Do you have your results, or are you still waiting on that? Because I know that can be a thing that happens quickly or slowly. I know the bar exam results are a month later. Okay. As I was saying, like, I know the bar exam is one of those situations where, like, you take it and it's months later sometimes that you don't know what your results are. So, I wasn't sure if this was going to be the same kind of situation. Apparently it is. Yeah, well, best of luck to you, sir. Hope that goes well for you. So, okay. With that particular situation there from you, I found out why Frosty's not working. They're continuously getting banned off of Twitch. So that's why Frosty keeps breaking down, because they keep getting banned. So I went in and I set some stuff up with Nightbot. It doesn't have the dynamics that Frosty does, but it works. So and I think working is what matters right now. All right, where's my mahogany? That's caramel. Is that mahogany? I don't think that's mahogany. Well, see, that's the thing, is Frosty's not the one that did that. That's light umber. The one that does that is an actual that's an actual bot that's installed in my system. So as long as it doesn't crash, it should tell me when ads are coming. So we should technically get a 1 minute warning on it. Let me see if it's actually running right now. It looks like it's working fine. So yeah, we should still get the warning for when ads are coming. But yeah. Nice, better. I need to spend just a day working. I might not stream. I have like tomorrow, Monday. I might take off and then do a long stream on Tuesday for New Year's, since I'm probably going to be awake anyways. Because I need to get some work done around the home. See if I can actually stay awake for a change. Voice is feeling a little bassier than I want it to. I might spend some time just trying to. Okay, yeah. Like I said, yeah, Frosty is They're having all kinds of. So what happened with them was they actually got banned, and then they did an appeal and like the appeal went through, and then they got banned again 4 days later, and they got that fixed as well. And it looks like they've been banned a third time in like a week and a half, maybe less. And they're still trying to get this one worked out. Like the other times, they were able to get it taken care of within like they said within 24 hours. This one's been stretching. So I don't know. Like I went over and what I decided to do was just deactivate it and reactivate it to see if that would fix it. It didn't. It did not fix it. Went through and I did all the setup over again. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So I hopped into their Discord. And like the first thing you're introduced to is like an announcement talking about how they're having issues with Twitch, like banning them. And I don't know if they're still under a ban. They didn't explain why it's happening. They just explained that it's happening. So I don't know. I don't have an answer as to why, but I just know that is happening. Which is really unfortunate. It's a great tool. I'm wondering if like they because like they like in some capacity they do have AI that like screens over things so that their commands can have the dynamics that they do. But at the same time, it's kind of a problem of if a streamer does something sketch and their little screener goes through and maybe pulls some language that people find offensive and then posts that somewhere else, and they may get mass reported and then banned from the platform. So that's a possibility of something that happened. I can't say for sure because like I said, they're not saying. But that's the only thing I can think of, right? That's literally the only thing I can think of as to why they'd be having the problems that they're having. For some reason, they're getting mass reported for something. That's but I didn't stop. Yeah, we're back to using Nightbot for alerts and shoutouts. crevices. A lot of maybe. Give it a shot. 8. How much? GW feels the need to put paper on models. No, it makes it feel more real. No, nobody carries paper. I mean, I guess that technically could be Bella. But I doubt it. What? Oh. Almost sounds like there's an RC car screeching next to my door. All right, trying to work on leathers and woods and paper all at the same time. Not working out real well. I also should probably change brushes to something with a little bit more of a reliable, sharp point. But I don't know. My emotions are kind of all over the place. What is that? Oh, that's someone's engine. That's a bad noise, guys. That's a drive belt. I don't know any fucking place in the yes. I'm sorry, dude. You don't have any hardware stores? Oh, okay. I guess you're not gonna have like the big stores. The big box hardware stores here are where we would go to find something like that, but if you don't have something like that, that's not gonna work out. Insulation foam. That might have been a better way to go. Like telling people like you're looking for MDF. Sometimes they have no idea what the fuck you're asking for. Or yeah, telling people you want XPS foam. They may not understand that. You may just need to tell them you're looking for insulation foam. Yeah, pink foam is also a good way of referring to it. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that is a viable option. Takes a while to reset all. Oh, while you're resetting all your characters, again, you hopping into the expansion, trying to get everybody prepped and ready. Amazon it is. It's been 9 days since I tried to get it. I'm sorry, brother. This is definitely need to be using to do this. Trying to get them. With the Christmas gifts, I have to upgrade all gear because I'm so behind. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I'm not totally down with you being Alliance, but you know, whatever. I haven't logged into that.
I just spilled a fucking drink! God damn it! Fuck me!
All right, Kim, I got you. Are you here? Are you gaming? Are you passing out? What's going on? Am I really surprised? I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be, but like, you know. Hi, how you doing? Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised at your filthy alliance, but you know, whatever, man. You do you. Still need to play alliance to unlock some of the what are they called? I don't know, man. I'm kind of all over the place right now. Just broke my 3D printer, giving up on existence, never touching tech again. What did you do to your printer? You just got that thing like a few months ago. Allied races. That's what I want. I need to log in some time on Alliance to get all of the allied races. Cause I like having all the options available. But I've not taken the time to do that. Near the sense of going to go, but yeah, dropped the build plate and broke my LCD. I mean, you can get a replacement LCD. Like, they're usually made so that you can do repairs fairly easily. I know that's expensive, right? I'm not saying that it's an easy thing to accomplish. But you can replace the LCD. They usually have them available on the website. And yeah, that's what I was Money is always the problem. I think they got the Mars 5. I could be wrong about that. Probably. I wouldn't imagine you wouldn't be able to find a replacement. Especially with how new it is. Well, yeah, they don't sell the Mars 3 anymore. I said the Mars 5, man. They might not. I don't know. I don't know how their situation goes. And typically, if you're not able to get like direct from manufacturer on older printers, you can still get replacement parts. Aftermarket, like they may not be genuine, but you can usually get replaced like repair parts fairly easily from aftermarket sellers. Oh yeah, no problem, Mew. No problem at all. I would recommend Mew, since Frosty is, I think, banned again. If you want to set up a shout out, setting it up through Nightbot or Stream Elements or something like that in the meantime, instead of trying to use the built-in one from Twitch, because they do have the they do have that stupid cooldown built in there, whereas you don't have to worry about that through through Nightbot or Stream Elements or anything like that. They may have it locally, dude. Like, if they've got it local to you, then all they have to do is take it from distro and put it on a truck. So it's possible. Probably go live tomorrow after I get back from church with family. Okay. So, well, I don't see the problem, dude. I mean, nothing around here is shutting down for that day. No, we don't. We celebrate that night. We don't celebrate that day. Things shut down a lot on the 1st because they know people are going to be calling in about hangovers. But as far as the actual day of the 31st, no, people still got to fucking work, man. I don't think you understand what tight hold people like our fucking corporate overlords have on everyone's balls right now. Yeah, Wolf, you're kind of a special case. Like you're an industry that can't shut down. So that's not really a fair assessment. No, I wouldn't say, well, I can't speak for Short Bus Special, but I would say no. I actually get the day off just on. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, people give New Year's Day off because, again, they're expecting a lot of call-ins being like, no, I'm not coming in, I'm sick, because, again, hungover. So that's a day that is generally given off. But New Year's Eve, no. I don't mind driving but the religious jargon. Don't go. Like it's that easy. Mute. Don't go. People can wait to get their eyes poked. I need to get my eyes looked at. I do. I need to go in and get my my biannual medical eye exam, because I haven't done that in like 3 years, and so I'm probably overdue to see whether or not I'm going blind or not. Okay, in the US it depends on where you are. That changes your yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean, Lotus. I did that 3 years ago. I need to get them looked at again. Apparently the nerve hole in the back of my eye is larger than usual, and he was skeptical about that, so I need to go in and get that looked at again. I really hate getting my eyes dilated, but you know, you gotta go through it. So the shipping thing in the US, like for me, depending on if the item in question is at distro locally, which is, I believe, Grand Prairie for DFW. If it's at the local distro there, then it's next day shipping usually. If it's in the next distro over, it's 2-day shipping, and usually it's not longer than that. Sometimes it's 3-day if it's got to go from across the state or from another state. That's pretty rare though. So it's usually 1 to 2 days depending on what distro it's at. In USA is ultra far for no reason. So well, and see, that's the thing is, when I say local, like most of the distros are in major cities, right? So yeah, all of our major cities are pretty far apart because we're massive. Except the Northeast. There's a lot of major cities in the Northeast that are pretty decently close together, so they probably all run off of 1 to 2 distros over there. But like I was saying, like DFW, we have the Grand Prairie facility, which is enormous. Right, I think the building itself is 2 to 3 miles long. So that's technically local for me. It's a normal drive. Getting there is all highway travel. 45 minutes for me to get to Amazon distro. So that's what I'm meaning by local. But if you're a rural kind of person, it could be 2 to 3 days typically, depending on if they pass off to post office or not. Which, because of some of the shit that's going on with the post office right now, that's going to be getting real iffy soon. 45 minutes in a car is nothing to me, man. It can, I regularly do 2 hours, and that's in town. Whenever I decide to go and do my days of trying to get the monthly, and I try to hit 3 or 4 GWs in a single day, that's gonna be it's 25 minutes to the one that I would start at. It's another 25 to the next one, 20 to the third, 15 to the fourth, and then probably an hour to the fifth. And that's from one to the other, right? That's from one to the other. Not from my home. 2 hour in car trials, basically side to side on my island, and I live in the biggest. I don't like I said, that's all in town driving for me. That's not even me going to Fort Worth. That's me starting on the east side of Dallas and then going through the north end and then eventually up into Denton. That's a stupid idea when I can just take the train. Well, we don't have that option here. We don't have good public transit. Okay, I think I like that. I think I like how that turned out. Yeah, I like how that turned out. All right, we got the ad coming, and we finished up the leather just in time for that. I don't know what I'm going to work on next. Maybe the rope. The rope wouldn't be a bad idea. So I'll probably do the rope. No, we don't. We don't have very good infrastructure. We're very much a car-based nation. So yeah, we're gonna go to ad break. We'll be back in a few minutes. Like I said, I think we're gonna do the rope next. See y'all back here in a little bit. All right, sorry about that. That took a little longer. Ow! That took a little longer than I expected it to. Trying to unload the dishwasher. So yeah, I just took me a moment longer than I thought it was gonna. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense that you would do that. Why wouldn't you do that? Yeah, of course it's spilled out. Why wouldn't it? Annoying. Okay. Trying to get the rope. Yeah. Trying to get my gray Seer here looking nice. It is slow going. I say my gray Seer, a gray Seer. I'm not planning on keeping this. So I'm painting the Prophet. Ooh. That's a lot, man. That is a whole lot of work that I don't have in. Especially the way that I'm doing this fucking thing. Really, my only real problem with this is just the way I've chosen to do it. Because it is... Like, I'm doing this for a charity. So I'm trying to make it nice as possible. And that is hard. I can't get my lighting where I want it. So I'm making stupid mistakes like that. That don't work out that well. Also, damn rope bits are so small. Alright. I'm happy for you, Toast. How you doing, brother? Obviously, you're busy. I imagine you are. Oh yeah, the Bungie ones are amazing. When 343 took over, they took a dip in quality. Yeah, I remember the old LAN parties. Playing that with the guys. Yeah, I didn't really ever care much about the multiplayer either. I always preferred the campaigns. But like I said, there was always a lot of times for doing LAN parties with all my friends back in high school. Reach is very well written. Reach is really well done, and ODST. ODST was a really good one as well. Especially where they presented the campaign in ODST. Like, you've got the little in-between sections where you're playing as the one guy, and then going back into the previous into the other drop side guys. A Carver. Oh, okay. Just so well put together. Yeah. It really was, yeah. And also it not being like a chosen one's style of game was really nice as well. Where it's literally just about grunts on the ground. You don't have the whole plot armor situation going on. Halo's always gonna have a multiplayer focus because that's really what got it going. So could go either way. I would really enjoy another ODST. Yeah. I don't imagine we're gonna see anything like that. Like, I know it performed decently well, but I don't know that. I don't know that people would be happy with something that's like purely story driven. Like, yeah, that was one of the great things, right? That was a wonderful thing that they did. But at the same time, like I said, it's one of those things that it got its name because or it got its following because of its multiplayer. And they're always going to want a multiplayer focus, whereas something like ODST doesn't really have that multiplayer focus. I would not want to. I would never play it, for one, because Sony Publishing. but and that's another reason why it would never happen. You may see some a stylized game like you could possibly see something in that genre if there was enough of an outcry for it, if the developers had enough interest in making something. That we'll never see a Microsoft and Sony collab like that. Consoles in general are getting to a point of being pointless. I am still of the opinion that Nintendo should be a software developer and not a hardware anymore. And I've thought that for several generations now, that they don't need to be producing things on their own consoles anymore. They need to stop producing consoles. They need to start worrying about just pure software development and do it for other systems. They never will. That's what they should do. While I do agree with the sentiment there, too many people like him. I see what you're saying there, Zell, and the only reason that Nintendo's sales are the way that they are is because people in their 30s love nostalgia. But it's the people who are supporting them that are bitching the most about their product because their product is subpar. Like I like the stuff that Nintendo puts out. I do. It is still a subpar product to their competitors. All the kids play Fighting Fortnite. Yeah. Fortnite and Minecraft. Yes, that's technically true because, again, they make inferior hardware. They make objectively inferior products. Like, yeah, they're well constructed, but that's about it. Like, and the fact that you can get software for a Steam Deck to run Switch games, that run them better, that run them at a higher fidelity, that run them for longer with a more pleasant experience, that just goes to show that everything that they do is inferior. How do I want to do? Can I paint this white first? I should probably paint it white first. Or paint it brown first. I should paint it brown. But yes, it's less powerful. That like I said, it's well constructed. That's all that they've really got going for them. Is decent construction. Because they're a toy manufacturer. They're not a video game company. They're a toy company. They look to make their money off of amiibos, off of the Switch Lite that kids can toss around and beat the hell out of. Like they're not. They started as a toy company. They've always been a toy company, and nobody wants to admit that. But I'm also not someone who really invests in console. I have a Series X. I've used it a handful of times. Honestly, it gets used its most as a 4K Blu-ray player. I have a PS5. I've got I think the second edition PS5 where they reduced the size of the cooler. And I've played Final Fantasy 16 on it, and that's it. Like I've got a Switch. I have a Switch OLED. I've played Tears of the Kingdom and Pokemon Scarlet on it. Like it's not. Consoles are oftentimes to me a waste of money. I mean, again, it's people in their 30s go with the Nintendo stuff for the nostalgia. That's what it is. It's the nostalgia factor. It's the games. You don't give a shit about the actual hardware. You care about the games. If they shifted over to being purely a software company, they'd have less overhead. They could produce just as well. They could produce better fidelity games that people would play on other systems at greater quality. And it wouldn't hurt them whatsoever. Like them being a software company makes the most sense. And they owned a line of love hotels. They gave out. Well, yeah, yes. That is technically true. They were a toy company for a while. It was being a toy company for a little while that moved them over into the console market, and it was a big risk with how Atari got destroyed. Yeah, you're just buying into the sauce, man. That's just DLC for no reason. That's just Funko Pops for Nintendo. That's all that is. Yeah, it is. It's a Funko Pop with an NFC reader on it. That's all it is. Yes, I understand. Funko Pops are ugly. Amiibos are okay. It's the same concept, though. Again, it's just they're DLC that you have to buy physically. That's all they are. They're just another microtransaction that makes you feel like you're getting something real because it has the little statue aspect to it. And what I want to do. Best looking tank that GW makes? I don't know the name of it. I don't know the name of it. But it's a Forge World one. The Lehman Russ? Is that what you're talking about, Zell? Oh, fuck is it called? Heresy. Oh, did my computer break again? God damn it. Well, I can't load the website, so... Oh, there we go. Okay. So Heresy. Toilet. The Impulsor? There's the Mastodon. That's a really nice one. I don't recommend it. Not the one I'm thinking of. And there's the Rhino. There's the Land Raider. The Repulsor. There's the Repulsor, which is it's a decent looking tank. But if you want tank, still not the one that I would suggest. What the fuck is it? Definitely gonna be sold out. Ghost, what's the name of the massive one? I can't find it. Yeah, the Baneblade. Thank you. That would be my choice. Not the Malkador, the Baneblade. Baneblade was the one I was thinking. I couldn't remember the name. I know is I bought a box for my cousin. And along some Space Marines. It also came with a tank. Was it the Blood Angels kit? Or was it a Combat Patrol, or was it an Army box? Like that's another difference that has to be established there. Like if it was a Combat Patrol, the one that was in there was a Repulsor. Yeah, or it was an Impulsor. It was the little Impulsor, or it was a Rhino. If it was a Combat Patrol. Because the Blood Angel, I know the Blood Angels Combat Patrol used to come with an Impulsor. Which is like the Primaris default carrier. Because the Impulsor is also what came in the it's what came in the Battle Force in 2022. I think that one came with an Impulsor and a Storm Speeder. So had less guns. Yeah, it's probably the Impulsor then. Change brushes. This one's being a little ornery. Very ornery. Johnson guns? Maybe. Hold on. I mean, the Tau got their weird ass little weapon. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're kind of dumb. Why do I have so many stabs? That's $2,500 I'm not doing. It's way, way too difficult to deal with. I have to figure it out on my own. Does the impulse around holds. Perfect. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Spilled a fucking drink. God damn it! Fuck me!
I got you, Kimmy. The Predator looks like... Fair, yeah. Like any other... Yeah, no, I know what you mean. That's kind of a rut I'm starting to get into. And I'm kind of hating myself for it. You want to build a life-size Spartan? Okay, that's a goal. I think Wolf means the tank. Yeah, there's a Spartan tank. It's 30K. That's a lot, man. That's a lot of metal. Would this be before or after you finish your Legion? Nope, can't say that I do. A lot of metal, dude. A lot of metal, a lot of engineering. Need someone to figure out the engine. Just get an industrial diesel. And I mean the trucking company. Industrial. Actually, you'd probably need two. You would probably need two industrials, but for the amount of weight that that thing would have. But yeah, that'd be the easiest way to make it happen. How you doing, Booty? You could buy an old tank. Yeah, that's an option. Cousin's birthday party? All right. I mean, it would be... You could buy an old tank, and then you would just have to rip apart the, You'd have to strip the frame. That'd be the biggest thing that you have to do, is stripping the frame and then retrofitting it. The treads would be a challenge. Getting those, getting the treads done up properly would be difficult, but it could be done. A 1-to-1 scale would still be pretty tough, though, because you still got to worry about like the troop transport aspect of it, which most tanks are not set up as troop transport. You might not even have to get an old one. The U.S. overproduces tanks like crazy. It's like that's an extreme aspect of our military budget, is that we overproduce tanks. I think there's an entire military base in Utah that its entire function is just storage for tanks. Yeah, I know you know that base. Of course you know that base. Not a lot of people do know about that base, though. But again, we put in an inordinate amount of money into producing tanks that don't get used. It's another reason why local police are able to get military vehicles so easy. Because they're overproduced now. I mean, I guess that's a matter of perspective. I've still always argued that it's dumb to have the idea of Primaris can't fit in a Rhino. I mean, it's not that hard for them to hunch over an extra 3 inches. I mean, there's also that chick over. I don't remember what her name of her channel is, but she did her own Space Marine armor, and it looked pretty good at like standard human size. So, I mean, you can build things however you want. There's also, what was it? The oh god, it was like the second Horus Heresy novel. It was a group of humans that had Space Marine armor that was just fitted to them. Had like full on power armor. But I don't remember. Nerdforge. Yes, thank you, Zell. I mean, actually, she might be a good one to work with about that, since she did engineer herself an extra finger. Watching her video where she... Yeah, I've seen that video popping up in my feed. I've not taken the time to actually... Yeah. Yes, and she uses it regularly. So, like, yeah, she does a lot of artwork, but she does have engineering skills. I know I saw her using it on the Space Marine armor. You want to make some Mark 6 armor? That's probably going to be the easier one. Like, we're being totally honest. Producing a Mark 6 armor would probably be... Unless you're wanting, like, functional Mark 6 armor instead of, like, cosplay Mark 6 armor. That would definitely be challenging, especially carrying a fucking engine on your back. But, you know... Yeah, Zell, it doesn't have to be scale. It doesn't have to be scale. You can build this shit in such a way as to fit a normal human body. But there have been guys who have made scale armor, cosplay-wise at least, that It's been challenging, yeah, but there are methods to make that work, and having it powered would actually make it actually probably easier to use, because it's just working with powered prosthesis, which several companies are working on trying to produce. Granted, the engineering on that is very challenging, and there's a lot of computational data that have to go into it. So I always imagined you taller, Wolf. And Zell's right, that is average. I mean, to be fair, a lot of women, in the US at least, do consider that short. Because a lot of women in the US, if it's anything shorter than 6 foot, it's short. Well, how tall are you, Lotus? Because that implies you're pretty tiny. 5'1"? Yep, pretty tiny. People that think less than 6 foot is short also don't call 6 foot. I mean, yeah, I'm 6 foot. So I don't consider 6 foot tall. But it's what I've lived with for 20 years, so. And they want men over 6 foot, and the guy has to have like 6 figures in the bank account and making $500,000 a year. Yep. That's absolutely the way that it works out a lot of times. Fun size. Zell. You're about the size of the girls that I was throwing around in high school. Not a euphemism. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said that's the size of the woman that I used to throw out. Because, like I said, I don't know if you ever heard about that, but I was a cheerleader in high school. So part of what I had to do was toss women around. They were generally between 5 foot and 5'2". So yeah. Getting weird. Like I said, it's just blanket burrito. Very short or very tough. I'm not down with the buff thing. What did I just see? What did Booty just post? Not in mine. Was. Booty, honestly, I honestly prefer just general stockings if you're gonna go that route, but you know, that's if you want to go with either fishnet or no fishnet, I'd say fishnet. I think there's more visual interest to it with fishnet. But I think she would look better with transparent dark gray stockings. I think that would work best for that design. My DMs do get weird sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. My DMs absolutely get weird sometimes. It's not always invited. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you do whatever you want to do, and then people go fucking crazy. And it's like, all right, we need to dial back this shit. So. This is not the brush that I need. I should wash this first. This brush will definitely be a hindrance to what I'm about to start working on. Oddly enough, that's not really been a thing. But also, if y'all want to be sending those kind of photos, just put them in the Discord in the showing off section. I don't need y'all DMing me that shit. God damn. Good enough. That's not what I said either. You take that however you want. That's not what I said, but if that's what y'all heard, that's what y'all heard. No, I don't have the energy to argue with you today. Like I said, y'all want to show off? Here's a section of the Discord. You don't need to @ me. I get notifications about everything that gets posted in the Discord. If you insist on it, whatever. Like I said, I wasn't an invitation, but if you heard it that way, whatever. No capacity to argue at this point. I am kind of burnt today. Okay. No, I didn't do the hilt on the... Okay, I can take it. Just do it. Look, what I'm saying is... You didn't say it, don't send me. Don't send me. It's because I don't want it in my DMs. Like, I can't stop y'all from doing things. I don't want it in my DMs. Man, my neighbors outside are loud. It sounds like they're talking right outside my door. I know they're not. But it sounds like they are right outside my door. Like I said, I don't want it in my DMs. I've got a section in the Discord that's set up for y'all to do whatever. I can't tell you not to use the Discord the way that it's set up to be used. I can say, don't send that shit to me in my DMs. Yeah, and you're right. I could easily take that away from y'all. I'm not the kind of person to censor people. Like, I don't know why y'all fussing about this. Like, I'm giving you the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want in that particular instance. And y'all over here trying to act like I'm not being, I don't know, like you want me to be more upset about the shit. Like, I give y'all sections to do things. They're there for a reason. Do I pay close attention to all of them? Not really. My main thing is I don't want it in my DMs. I don't see why me not wanting it in my DMs is such an awful thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Y'all believe whatever you want to believe. Like I said, I don't have the energy for this shit today. So we're gonna go and we're gonna take our ad break. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more of the kitchen cleaned up because I didn't get any of that done last night. I was able to get the dishwasher unloaded on the last break. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more cleaned up. I'm not gonna get very far since I've got such a low amount of time to get it done.
Spilled a fucking drink. God damn it! Fuck me!
Yeah, so we're gonna go to ad break and we'll come back. We got more of this that we're gonna be working on. And we're getting started on working on the gold. That's what's happening right now, is we're working on the gold. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, let's get back to.
Visit, you bitch.
Seems unnecessary. Took a while for that to play. Cold. No, I know. I know it wasn't you. It tells me who did it. And I'm not in the mood. No, like I said, I know it's not you. Not always me. Sometimes it's Wolf, sometimes it's Kim, sometimes it's Mew. I don't think I've seen too many other people use it though. So can be, yeah. I'd have to go digging through analytics to see how true that is. That's fair. Wolf did do it a lot yesterday.
Visit, you deserve an above average hug.
Is that right? How did we come to this conclusion? Alright, if you say so, man. I guess I have to go on faith then. That was an interesting typo. Oh god, I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore. I don't know how we ended up where we are. That's true. He did not say that he would be participating. Oh, jeez. We don't need to be going down this road. This is getting weird. And I'm like most American men, don't know how to accept a compliment. So maybe we just blow past that part altogether. I don't really think that that's a necessity. No, you can. That's why I said average American man. Oh man, say nice things to me. Jesus, Ghost. Damn man, like that was a lot more self-deprecating than I am. Yeah, working on this for Professional Casual Network as a part of their Adepticon charity event that they're running. And hopefully not fucking it up. That's the biggest thing. I want to not fuck it up. Which I need to I haven't done this in a while. I need to thank you, Ghost, for sending all the stuff that you have. Because it has made running things around here a lot easier. Like doing this, I would not have been able to do this without you, man. So I really appreciate that. Genuine compliment I got was when I was 37. Yeah. You glued Gunpla? Never heard of someone gluing Gunpla. Yeah, I do. But like this specifically, being able to do this for this charity would not have been possible without you. Like, I would not have been able to participate in this charity without you. Yes, I have a backlog. I am aware that I have a backlog. Holy hell, do I have a backlog. But that doesn't change the fact. Well, they wanted me to do a Herald. They wanted me to do a Chaos Herald for AOS. And this is the only one I have. One you were gonna customize. Ah, okay. Jeez, you all need more than hugs and compliments. We're men. We don't get compliments. That's not what happens around here. That is not the way men are raised. You know, I haven't worn tights in a long time. I don't miss those days. Tights kind of constrict the balls too much. You ever worn tights, though? Not only was I a cheerleader, I was also in theater in high school. Tights were something that was just ubiquitous with life for me for a while. They are constricting, my friend. They are very constricting. You know what? I feel like you're lying about that one, Zell. That is a fair statement, Wolf. That's a very fair statement. Well, see, I can't validate the truth of that matter. I can assume you're not lying to me, but I can't validate that. Just like you can't validate that I've never lied to you, which I'm sure I have. There's no verification process for that. You have to go on faith until proven otherwise. But you wanting a muscle mommy kinda leans more towards you might have them femboy genes. Okay. Planning on moving already? I mean, I get it. I do. But, you know. No, it's whatever, man. You know? You want a dommy mommy. I understand. It's fine. You're right. There's nothing about that that means you have to be a femboy. Sure. You want contradictory things. All right, I got you. Fuck is that? Fuck is that? Matter, it disappeared. All right, man. Well, if that's what you think is best for you, I can't argue with you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lotus. Yeah, but they don't in reality. Yeah, I was pretty sure that's what you meant. I was pretty sure that's what you meant, Wolf. Yeah, but you got a lot of self-confidence and self-image issues when you go with the anxiety-driven ones. That's generally what makes them into the whole muscle mommy situation. I don't know how this works. Yeah, so do I. I've needed to for a long time. Oh shit. Big titty goth done. She's a big titty. We hang out a lot. She's really nice and has been helping me through some shit the last few days. That's good. Glad you have someone to help you through things, man. Bell is real tough to do. This may have been a mistake. I can make this work. Yeah, I can. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, yeah. Personally, not into that sort of thing. But I'm also a bit of a sadist, so... A bit. We have a code where we talk spot. It's in sunset photo. One or the other brings wine or whiskey. Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's good. Progress is progress. Hey man, any progress is progress. Unpleasant feeling. Or, not very. Oh. You working on your siege bot off stream or just I've just been holding off on it. That's probably going to get done on stream. It's probably going to be one of those that ends up being a stretch goal, you know, like how we've got Kairos for the 500, how we've got Morty for the 50. It's probably going to end up being something along those lines. Just because of its sheer... Well, it's not, like, huge or anything, but it's, like, it's an important model to me. Because I do just kind of adore it so much. So, it's most likely going to be something that's done on stream, and it's going to be a stretch goal of some nature. Huge. What's that, Zell? Sure. No, I didn't actually. I was pretty sure you weren't. I knew you were trying to lead it that way, but I was pretty positive that you weren't. I thought you were gonna say something about the Gundam that you're or the Gunpla that you're working on. I'm sorry? Hmm. Happy with myself about needing to fix that. Oh man. Do you need to talk to somebody, brother? I shouldn't be this tired already. Man, sleeping. I don't understand, man. Like it's been more than a week. I'm not doing well lately. I don't know. There's a lot happening. 4 hours a day. See, I slept about 12 hours today. And it's getting longer. The amount of time that I'm asleep is growing more and more. I'm really hoping I'm not falling into another depression. It wouldn't surprise me, but I'm really hoping. Not like for real. sleeping 10 to 16 hours a day for the last week. Yeah, no, I said I get it, man. The more you sleep, usually the worse off emotionally. It's part of the brain's coping mechanism. And what's really unfortunate is because you're sleeping so much, it makes it a lot harder to actually deal with whatever the underlying problem is. Look at the years since I got gifted a Funko Pop. But all right. Oh yeah, how's that, Toast? Yeah. You a psychopath? Wouldn't surprise me. Turns out she was added to a group chat. Her ex, okay. And gotta be more to it than that. And as soon that she found out he didn't hold a grudge, she immediately went. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah. That's probably definitely a bullet dodge, though. Yeah, that's my neighbor's basically everyday Lotus. I'm just sorry for the other guy, really, because that was the first time. Yeah. Well, it depends on how he decides to approach the situation. Because there's definitely a possibility that that dude is going to manipulate the hell out of her. He's probably fine. Yeah, well, that's what you want to invest your time in. Again, I'm betting he's gonna manipulate the hell out of her, get whatever he wants before tossing her aside. She never said he felt the same. Yeah, I'm sticking with my guess then. By the end of the break, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I think he'll have his fun and he'll ghost her. From what you've described, it seems like that's not going to be a difficult task. Okay. Depends on how much fun he thinks he can have with her. Like, I don't know why we're putting such low numbers on this. Like, this is something that you can stretch out for a long period of time before somebody realizes that they're being manipulated. Like, for someone to be so eager to go back to something like that, it's not... It's probably not going to be a situation of just getting rid of her super fast. It's going to be toying around with her for however long he feels like until he gets bored. We'll probably exploit a few other girls on the side while he's dealing with that. And so before the break's over, probably not. I feel like I need to remind y'all that I'm a horrible human being. Like, I understand how horrible people work. It's not... well, shit, it's been like a year and a half. Oh, okay. No. Like, I understand how bad people think. It's... If you enter a group chat and you're like, oh yeah, there's no hard feelings, and this bitch is willing to run back at him, like, he can do whatever he wants. Isn't how you met me? I'm the worst fucking person in the world. Wolf, you don't know me that well, man. Y'all see what I show y'all. Y'all don't see what I've done. Please, I won't say it here, but under orders, I did some fucked up shit. Yeah, I've done some fucked up shit for a paycheck, man. And they're probably not that different. It's still easy to blame yourself for following orders.
Father.
Oh, jeez. No, I've known plenty of PTSD-ridden soldiers to know, even if you're just following orders, you still blame yourself for accepting. I get it. And I agree. Toast. It's not... Following orders doesn't make you a horrible person. But convincing someone of that, damn near impossible. Want to join up with the Swiss Guard and wear those funny frilly outfits out at the Vatican? Well, if military service is mandatory, convincing yourself is not that hard. Most of the time, it's just going to be medical exemptions that get you out of that. Fair enough. That's a fun new pain. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. Being a hero is generally overrated. That's very Well, you say that until you're in a situation. You never know. You never know until you're there. I'm not gonna call you a liar or anything like that. I'm just saying. You never know until it happens. You get to learn a lot about yourself in those moments. Learn a whole lot about yourself. Okay, that's good. That is not an easy process. Okay, I'm hearing a lot of noises. They're making me very uncomfortable. Are we? 2.5, 3 hours in. Tempted to call it an early day. I'm going to step away. My thoughts are going down a rabbit hole. Don't want to. I understand, brother. I hope things calm down for you. A little bit of work here. Oh. Fair amount of work on Bell is probably gonna get done entirely. Just a damn bit. There's so much to it. I need to get some stuff done. And while this has been a very productive stream, I do think maybe I need to worry about some other things home right now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it there. We're right over 3 hours. So we're about an hour short of our usual time. But I need to get some things taken care of. We'll work. Well, we have plenty more work to get done on this thing, so we'll be doing that again tomorrow. Let's see what we got. Let's go. You know what? Let's do this. How's she going for 4 hours? I don't know how long she's been going. But we're gonna go to Froggy. I haven't rated Froggy in a bit. Froggy's got a whole thing going on, so we'll go over there. Thanks y'all for being here. Thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for hanging out and all that. I do appreciate it. We'll be back working on the Gray Seer tomorrow. I may try to start a little earlier than I did today to try to make up for things, but who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? But like I said, I got things I gotta get done, and I slept way too long today. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good day. See you later.